Hello. You guys look like you guys are in desperate need of a southern, lowland Scottish documentary. Well, luckily, I'm your guy. Well, after 30 minutes of very extensive Googling, and trust me, it definitely was not Wikipedia, I consider myself an expert in that style of Scotland. When I say Scotland, what's the first thing you think of? You think of beer, people chugging beer by the bottle, castles sprawling over the grassy landscape, the Loch Ness Monster swimming in the murky depths becoming an urban legend. You might have thought of those. But what you might not have said is medieval history. Now, come over here. I like to think of medieval history as a fruit tree. Every single clan, especially in Scotland, is its own fruit, ripe for the picking right off the tree. Like this one right here. I don't know which one this is, but we're gonna call it the Kirkpatrick clan. Now let's say this orange right here represents the Kirkpatrick clan. On the outside, it doesn't look like much, but on the inside, so many different wedges telling their each individual story. During this documentary, we will go into how this low, semi-weak Scottish clan changed the fate of Scottish royalty by one simple murder. But at first, I think we need the context. This map shows the Kingdom of Scotland in 1141. This is about the time period that the bulk of this story takes place. Scotland in this time wasn't very different from the Scotland you might know today. Still controlled by the British, but something interesting was happening. The Scottish Wars of Independence. This war saw the British and the Scottish fight for control. The Scottish for control of themselves and the right to their throne, and the British to uphold their control of Scotland. And this is when the Kirkpatrick clan emerged. This Kirkpatrick clan in the lower grasslands of Scotland started out in the 1900s fairly small, weak, and not very important. But over the years, they developed their power, developed their strength and their abilities, and eventually became influential. While not much is known about the Kirkpatrick clan, a story has remained. This story starts with this man, Robert the Bruce, and this man, Comyn. Both wanted the throne of Scotland. And for the first time, this throne was open and both men took it for themselves. While both these men agreed to share the throne, Robert didn't like that idea and started to get a new idea.
I'm be for real, homie. I ain't sharing my throne with that numbskull, right? I want my throne, so I'm gonna kill him, and it's gonna happen now.
Okay, Your Majesty, that Comyn guy, he shouldn't be on the throne. Only you should be on the throne. What do you want to do about it?
I think you're a true OG for that.
Thank you, sir. I see you have a knife in your hand. Do you want to kill him?
I'm down.
You probably should have dropped that.
Hey, don't talk to me like that.
Yes, Your Majesty. Sorry, please don't hurt me.
So this was the plan set forth by Robert the Bruce and his most trusted ally, Roger de Kirkpatrick, to slay Comyn in a cathedral.
Okay, Your Majesty. Comyn, he's in that cathedral playing, okay? I think you should go in there and stab him right now. I'll keep watch, okay? You should go in there.
Question.
What?
If you don't question my authority, why don't you do it yourself?
Because you're the king?
That's a very fair answer. All right, let's go.
Hey, go. Go in there. Did you kill Comyn? Is he dead?
Yeah.
Okay, can you please give me the knife?
26.
I make sure.
And with that one kill, Roger and Robert were able to take the throne for themselves, infinitely increasing their power and leaving Comyn dead. Now, we don't know much after this point, as most stories have been lost to time, but we do know some things that emerged from this. For instance, the castle shown on screen, they were given. This is called the Closeburn Castle, which is now sold to a private company. Now, we know that most of the Kirkpatrick clan members came to the Americas in the War of 1812 to fight on the British side, but a lot of them also came due to migration thanks to Scottish King James II's policies in Scotland. Now that is the bulk of what we know about this strange clan. But we do know a few other things. First of all, the Kirkpatrick family has ties to Napoleon, as one of Napoleon's wives was a Kirkpatrick. We also know that this clan caused the Jacobite uprising in 1774 when trying to protest James to be on the throne.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this semi-deep and not very historical dive into a little fruit of Scottish medieval history. I hope you enjoyed learning and maybe laughed. It wasn't very funny, but I hope now that you can explain the development of the Kirkpatrick clan in the medieval times.